Yeah, so Mighty Number 9 finally got released, and it's shit.
But why
It's
is it shit?
it's shallow. It apparently only lasts about 3 hours, which I'm not giving you $5 for a game that lasts 3 hours. And the developer, the guy who made it, whose name I can't think of it at the moment, even came out and said, I own all the problems that came with this game. So he put out a piece of shit knowing it's a piece of shit. And I'm personally upset about it because I like Mega Man. God damn it.
Keiji Inafune.
Yeah, that guy. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, he also called his game better than nothing.
that's
So
not true
his
at all, though.
expectations weren't very high. And didn't this game have a terribly troubled, like,
Yeah,
crowdfunding, and then
Yes,
the
Kickstarter and
development
all
was
that,
all
yes.
fucked up?
it's been in development hell for a couple years. I think it's original. We discussed this another
3
time. I
years.
think yeah, it was originally kickstarted, reached its goal in 2013. And I'm not gonna say that it's easy to make a video game, but they made like 57 Mega Man games, so it probably can't be that hard to make a Mega Man game on much worse technology.
It's side-scrolling 2D graphics. I mean, for cereal. It's crazy talk to think that he couldn't come up with something valuable that lasted more than 3 hours. But then again, all those, like you were saying a month or so ago, Nate, the Mega Man games that took us 3-4 months to beat when you were a kid, you could beat it in an hour today.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
But this game wasn't designed for 9-year-olds.
yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. With
So-
digital distribution as prominent as it is, all the grown-ups get their hands on the game first. So, yeah. That's a shame. I remember Jim Sterling having a real go at this game about a year ago when Inafune published a proof of concept that just looked like absolute dog shit. And then the game comes out, and it doesn't look anything like that proof of concept. The proof of concept was like a 3D space, not outer space, but in a 3D space sort of thing where they're all moving around and whatnots.
Mark, say stuff.
Yeah,
I'm-
say
I'm
stuff.
reading
I'm
the
gonna go
article
scold my child.
Trying to figure out how you fuck up a 2D side scroller
Right.
that's
Like,
been in development for 3 years. Really?
That is-
I mean, like, really, dude? I mean, all you honestly have to do is go back and slap some paint on the old shit and then upgrade the graphics and you should be good to go. And you didn't even do that?
Right. And it has a huge fan base and 90 million games for you to base it off of. And
I
you
just
got
don't-
nothing.
It's doesn't make sense. Although the better than nothing quote, it says updated there. Brian Ashcroft tells me that's clearly not Infune's words. Infune?
Um,
I don't know how the fuck you say that. Sorry, Japanese dude.
Inafune? I don't know. That
Inafune?
Japanese guy who made the game.
Yeah, sorry, I butchered the shit out of your name, homie. But you should do a better job. That's piss poor pitiful, dude. I'm just trying to read it, and he kickstarted 60% of it, and then you're gonna put out poop. Man, see, and you wonder why I won't Kickstarter nothing.
Apparently he tried to make 10 different versions of it as well.
I was reading that too, trying to figure out what did that mean.
Like for different consoles and stuff.
Trying to port it into PlayStations and Xbox.
Why would you do that? You're just one guy.
He had a team, and he was talking about they had to do like 10 different ports or what the fuck ever. 10 what? What the fuck are you talking about? Even if he ported onto the old platforms, you got 1, the 360, 2, the PS3, then both new iterations, so that's 4. You've got PC, Mac, and Linux. I count 7.
Okay, and then you got all your handhelds, Clay.
Still, I feel
okay,
like
so iOS and Android, that's 9.
No. I'm talking like Nintendo DS and.
Nintendo ain't putting this shit on their platform.
Oh, well, that's probably fair, but PSP might.
There's no PSP.
No.
Let's
No?
calm down.
No.
No? Oh, okay. See, that
no.
shows you where
Sony
I'm
doesn't.
at.
They're not supporting any handheld devices anymore.
There's only one handheld device left in the gaming industry that's not a phone, and that's the Nintendo one.
The new 3DS.
It's because
Yeah.
they won't give up.
Well,
Well, they're owning it.
and they make
They have no
bank on it.
competitors. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing else. Yeah, they ain't making too much bank. They made 160 million dollars last year. You ain't making too much bank
and
on
that was
anything.
probably 140 of it.
You should keep making more motherfucking handheld consoles.
They put out a lot of good games on handheld consoles,
They
but
do.
Nintendo's
All the good old school role playing games are on handheld consoles.
right. Nintendo's starting to branch off into putting their stuff onto the phones as well. So the 3DS will probably die out soon as well.
I mean, I sell
yeah. So
rocking
there
his
ain't no
PSP
reason to
too.
own one anymore.